Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in and enjoy the show. Yes. Welcome to Lisa's Real Spill. What's going on, y'all? It's Friday night. Hey, what's going on with everybody? I hope everybody is had a good day. Okay, every day that the Lord bless me, my eyes open, and I'm in my right frame of mind. I'm having a good day. Okay. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, the dislike button, whatever button. Just hit one of those buttons for me. Please leave a comment. And let's get into some things. Okay? Look, trust and loyalty, y'all. Y'all know. Ooh, trust and loyalty. Now y'all know. Okay? What y'all got to say about that? Trust and loyalty. For me, I'm gonna say, y'all leave a comment and tell me how y'all feel about trust and loyalty. Is trust and loyalty the same as it used to be? Do you find that people aren't as trustworthy and they aren't as loyal like they used to be? Okay. Just what do you think about trust and loyalty? And please leave a comment and let me know. Um, for me, trust and loyalty. I'm gonna start with trust first, okay? For me, trust is not like it used to be, okay? When I was a little younger, it's not like it used to be. People don't have that trust. You know, you can't trust in people like you used to could, like you used to. You know what I mean? Some of you may know what I'm talking about, some of you may not. Let me see if I can break it down for you a little bit better. Um, like now I'm a little up in age. I'm 51. But when I was younger, like when I first started dating, it seemed like the guys that I met, I could trust them more. They was more trustworthy. But now times have changed so much. Okay, times have changed so much, and it just don't seem as though trust is there for a lot of people. A lot of people don't care nothing about trust. Okay, and so with everything that's going on, like as people know, we're in a spiritual warfare. Okay, this is not a joke. This is real, real stuff. And some of you need to go to the Bible, look it up, so you can, know what's going on. I'm doing fine, brother. Thanks. Yep, I'm getting there. I'm creeping on up. I'm getting there. I just can't lift. I can't lift nothing. But I am doing much better than I was. Thanks for asking. Um, you know, we're dealing with a spiritual warfare, and a lot of people hear people say that and they take it for a joke. But you need to go and do your research so you'll know what people are talking about when they say it's a spiritual warfare, the mark of the beast, and things like that. It's really happening. Okay. And so, you really should go and do your own research, look in the Bible so you can know what's going on. Okay. But a lot has changed, and thank you. It's good that you're here because I kept missing you. I was looking for you, but I kept missing you. So I'm glad you're here too. But y'all have to do your own research and you have to think for yourself because a lot of us are not doing that. It seems like a lot of people are looking for somebody to lead and guide them. And then when they find out that these people are not who they thought they were, then they disappointed and they angry. Okay. Read your Bible and you will find out that you shouldn't be putting your trust in these people anyway. You just shouldn't. You shouldn't be putting your trust in these people. And if they talking about something and you're not sure what they talking about, you need to be doing some research so you can find out what's really going on. Because people will piss on you and tell you it's raining. Okay. And for those of you that don't know what that means, in other words, people will tell you anything. Okay. If you believe it, then they feel like that's on you. I'm just being honest. They feel like that's on you if you believe it. That's why I always say it's good that you think for yourself. You gotta stop. We gotta stop thinking that other people, won't think for us or other people. We put that much trust in people we don't know. We don't have no clue of who these people are and what they're about. But yet we put a lot of trust in them and loyalty. Okay. It's just not good. It's not good at all. So do your own research. Pick up that Bible so you can find out what's really going on in this world, what's happening. Okay. Because a lot of you, if you don't know, you're going to be lost. Okay. And now is the time you need to be getting yourself organized, situated, so you can at least try to keep yourself safe and your family safe, because it's not a joke and it's getting worse. I don't know if y'all heard about some of the restaurants talking about if you can't prove you had this shot, then you don't get served. You can't get no service. So that's what they going for next. Okay. Or some of them they done already started. So I don't know. I put my faith where it belongs at. I don't put trust and loyalty in people. I just don't. Okay. I put my trust and loyalty in the Creator. That's what I do. It works for me. It's been working for me. So that's where my trust and my loyalty lies at, because some people can be there for you 1 minute, and then the next minute they might be somebody else. They might end up being somebody else, or their whole demeanor and character change on you. So I don't think it's safe to put your trust and put loyalty in people, especially during a time like this, the things that we're going through right now. I just don't. I don't think it's wise to do that. If you're not sure if you can trust that person, if you're not sure that you can, place your loyalty with that person, then maybe you shouldn't do it. Maybe, ain't no maybe. You shouldn't do it if you're not sure that you can put those things into a person. Okay. And I think a lot of us need to be very careful when we play around with trust and loyalty, because I see it all the time. A lot of people be putting their trust and loyalty in people. And some people don't even be knowing who these people are. But they put a lot of trust and loyalty in them. And a lot of times, the people that you putting all this trust and loyalty in, they don't have no trust and loyalty for you. Because if you don't know who they are, it's like the internet. If you don't know who they are, they don't know who you are. They just sucking it up because it gets them what they want. It gets them what they want. But are they really worried about what's going on with you and how you doing and how you making out with different things and stuff like that? Are they really, do they really trust you like that? Do they really have loyalty with you like that? We have to pay attention to those things. We really do. Because a lot of us be putting trust and loyalty and stuff, and we shouldn't be. And then we want to get mad when it don't work out in our favor. But you shouldn't have never put trust and loyalty into that from the beginning. We have to think about these things. We have to wake up about these things. Seriously. because we are in a spiritual warfare. And a lot of people take that for a joke. But when stuff start happening and you are not aware of it and you're not, you're not on code with what's going on, it's not going to feel too good. I'm telling you. We have to wake up and recognize what's going on around us. I'm just saying, no, I don't have it all together, but guess what? I'm doing work. I am doing work. Trust and believe that. I'm doing work so that when things start happening, at least I'll be able to protect myself and my family. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand some things, but some things I am working on trying to find out. Okay. I'm not just sitting back, acting like I'm in la la land somewhere, you know. And like I said, I don't put my trust and loyalty in places where it shouldn't be. I just don't. I don't. What other people do, that's their business. I have no control over others, but I do have control over me. So that's just how I get down. I don't be putting loyalty and trust into things that is not going to benefit me. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to get that same energy back. You know, when you put trust and loyalty in something, you should be getting that same energy back. If you're not, then you need to cut that off. You got to cut that off. And I see a lot of it, like this internet thing. That's why the internet is so dangerous to a certain extent, because people be really putting their trust and their loyalty into people that they don't know anything about. And then when it don't work out in their favor, they're angry. They get angry. You know, there's no need in getting angry. Just suck it up, because you have to think for yourself, and you have to tell yourself that don't sit back and put trust and loyalty into somebody that you don't know anything about. That's not cool. It really isn't. You don't know these people that's floating around on the internet, but yet you're going to put trust and loyalty into them, all because they saying things that you want to say, or they saying things that you feel. You just not saying them, but you're going to trust these people and have loyalty for these people, all because they saying the things that you want to say. But do you really think that them people trust you? Do you really think those people have loyalty for you? Hell no, they don't. Yeah, they act like it. They act like it so that you can keep, standing behind them, supporting them, so they can keep getting what they want to get. But at the end of the day, man, them people ain't gonna go. They not listen. They not gonna go out their way for nobody, especially somebody they don't know nothing about. They just not. I don't know. Some of us just we really gotta wake up, pay attention to what's going on, and we gotta start thinking for ourselves. Because for some reason, a lot of people is not doing that. I don't know if they don't believe in it or what the hell is going on. But a lot of people just don't think for themselves like they used to. They really don't. And they just let people blow smoke up their ass. It's crazy to me. I don't believe shit off the internet. And I'm telling you, I go and look it up. If I run across something and I'm listening to it, I go and do my research on it. I don't just take it in. I don't just believe it. I go and start looking it up and get, doing some research on it. If it's something that I need to know if it's true or not. That's just me. But I don't sit back and be listening to these people and and believing whatever come out their mouth. No, no, thank you. I just don't. I start doing research. And that's what we all better start doing. Seriously. Because the stuff that's they trying to, put out there, man, y'all better get it. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better be ready. I'm serious. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. So we need to be, paying attention and and knowing what's really going on. We need to know these things. I don't know. All I can do is put information out there. I can't make nobody take it in. I can't make nobody, do shit. I can only control me. So, you know, I just don't understand it. I don't. People throw things around so freely. People put their trust and their heart and their ass and everything else into people. I just don't understand that. And a lot of times you don't even people don't even be knowing these people. Don't know them, don't know what they about or any of that. But they put a lot of trust and loyalty and stuff into them. I don't understand that. And you can support people. It's nothing wrong with supporting people, but it, that shit it cuts off to a certain extent. You know what I mean? That support, that shit cuts off for me. It don't go too far. I don't mind sending a super chat here and there and supporting people, because they might be giving out good information or some of the information they're giving out is true, or something like that. So I don't mind, giving a super chat here and there, but that's about it. That's about it. I'm not gonna be running around, trying to protect nobody and trying to defend people and all that kind of stuff. No, 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 no. That's going a little too far for me. For me, that's going too far. You know, and you're not going to get the same energy in return. Let's be clear about that because them people don't know you no more than a man on the damn moon. So they're not going to, they're not going to be sticking their neck out there like that for you. Like seriously. So some of us just got to wake up and know when we're going too far. We really do. We you know, and if you're a person that you don't have the guts to stand up and say what it is that you want to say, then that's something you maybe need to work on. But to get behind someone and put trust and loyalty into them to the extent where you know you willing to run around and attack people and all this kind of stuff, that's going a little too far. It really is. It really is. For real. That's going a little too far with things. Especially when you're not getting that same energy back. You're not getting that same energy back. 9 times out of 10, the people that you're doing that for are sitting back just laughing at your ass. And I'm just being honest. They probably sitting back laughing at you and thinking it's funny. So that's just something you might want to think about. You might want to think about that. The people that, not everybody, just some people that's doing it. If you know you're guilty of it, you may want to think about that. Like, seriously, I don't put my trust and my loyalty into nothing that, especially into something that I know I'm not going to get that same energy back. Mm-mm. You don't do that to yourself. You setting yourself up for disappointment. You really are. Some of us might not think so. Some of us, you know, excuse me, excuse me. Some of us might be looking at it differently. Excuse me. But that's the way I look at it. If I'm giving you all my trust and my loyalty, shit, you got to be somebody that I know I'm gonna get it back. That you're gonna give me the same thing back that I'm giving you. You don't do that. I don't feel as though you should give those things away for nothing. You give those things to people who's gonna give them to you. Like, seriously, that's what you do. It doesn't. I don't understand people giving those things away so freely and they don't get them back. That's not cool for real. It really isn't. And a lot of times, sometimes we need to sit back and we need to really go deep down inside ourselves. We really do. Like, really go deep down inside ourselves and try to figure some things out. Because if we are, giving people our trust and our loyalty like that, and we're not getting it back, there's something wrong with that picture. There's really something wrong. It really is. The fact that we even gotta think, the fact that we even think that we gotta give a motherfucker our trust and loyalty, that we not getting it back from. They not giving it back to us. We just giving it to them. We really gotta, we really gotta dissect that shit for real and figure out what's going on. Be like, wait a minute. Something ain't right here, you know. But you'd be surprised of how many people do that. Give people their trust and loyalty and they don't be getting it back. You would really be surprised at how many people do that. There's a lot of people that do that. I don't know if it makes them feel good or makes them feel special. Even though they don't get it back, I guess just the thought of them giving it to somebody makes them feel good. If that makes sense, if y'all understand what I'm saying, you know, because I know a lot of people that do that. It's like they gotta act like they somebody's savior, you know, in order for them to feel good about their self. And then when it doesn't work out, I've seen people get really, really angry and act out. Like, I've seen it really get ugly, you know. Brother say these people talking themselves to the bank. That's true. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I say people got to be careful about giving their trust and loyalty to people like that. They don't know nothing about these people, but that's what I'm talking about. That comes with trust and loyalty. When they go into the bank, pulling out them dollars, giving them to people. Okay? Mm-hmm. You gotta be careful of that. And then the minute that they find out that people are not who they claim to be, then they angry, they upset, and all that. But you should never put yourself in a position like that. You know, you should never put yourself in a position where as though you don't know people, you don't know these people or nothing, don't really know nothing about these people, but yet you put your trust and your loyalty into these people. Like, that's crazy to me. I don't understand it. And it's not just people on the internet. Let me make that clear. It's not just people on the internet that do it. People in real life do it. You know what I mean? I got quite a few people that I talked to, that I was talking to rather, and was telling them the same thing. You can't be running around here putting your trust and your loyalty into people, you know, especially people that's not giving you that same energy back. You can't do that. And then the minute they find out that these people not right, you know, then everything come crashing. Their feelings, everything, you know, they just devastated. But they shouldn't have never did it from the start. You don't put your trust and loyalty in people you don't know. You just don't. But a lot of people do that shit, man. That shit is so unhealthy. For real. A lot of people do it. I don't understand it. I don't. I don't understand it at all. I'm gonna tell you something else too. I'm gonna tell you something else I seen. And like I seen it before, but you know how you see something and you don't really dig in it. You see it, and it holds a spot in your mind, right? But you don't really dig in it. You don't really like, like what is going on with that? I seen some babies, right? And they didn't like their father, right? These were babies. They didn't want their father holding them. The father, okay? And that really messed my head up. I just couldn't understand that. I could not understand that. But later on, it bothered me so I had to read up. I had to go and, you know, dig up some information. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you something. We as women, we have to be very careful of who we get pregnant by. Like seriously, that thing is deep. That thing is really, really deep. Okay, it's deep. It's deep. But you have to be very, very careful of who you having babies with. You really, really do. Because let me tell you something. When you have after you have your baby, you encourage your baby for 9 months, you have your baby, and your baby come out, and you know the father go to hold that baby, and that baby getting worked up. Okay, like it really don't want you to touch it. You know what I mean? Like the baby is just worked up. Hey, Elena, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. The baby is just worked up, like in distraught, like you know what I mean? All from the daddy holding him. Okay, let me tell you something. Babies sense things. Okay, babies sense things. They really do. And people may not understand this, and that's okay. You know, if you live longer than I have, you might catch on one day. But babies do. They feel things. They feel things that moms don't even feel. You know what I mean? And the baby was just like, man, like, oh, you gotta see it to know what I'm talking about. It like chills through my body, right? Because the father was trying to hold it, trying to comfort it, and it wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. Okay. As soon as that baby went back to its mama, it calmed right down. That baby calmed right down. I'm not bullshitting. That baby calmed right down. The next time, after the baby had been, in the world for a while, again, she gave that baby to that father. And again, that baby was worked up. That baby was worked up. Face turned all red. He was crying so hard. He was shaking. You know how babies cry real hard and they get that little shake when they cry real hard. That baby was up in the air. I'm telling you. The minute that she gave that baby back, he gave that baby back, that baby calmed right down. So I said it jokingly. I was like, man, what's wrong with you? What's going on with you? That baby trying to tell us something. What's going on with you? But I said it jokingly, but I was serious. I really was serious. But I didn't want to make a big mukty muck in front of people. You know what I mean? So I just smiled and I just left it alone. Let me tell you something though. That is something to see. Okay, that ain't the first time I seen it. My daughter, my special needed daughter, a guy came past the house, and my special needed daughter was up in the air. Now this is a baby that don't cry. She don't never cry. She play and stuff, but she doesn't cry. Okay, but when this guy came past, my daughter was tripping. She was flipping out. I said, come on, we gonna step outside. He said, what's wrong? I said, nothing, ain't nothing wrong. We just gonna step outside and talk. I said, cause for some reason my daughter, she ain't feeling good. I sure did. I took his ass right on outside. And we finished talking. I'd be like, I'll holler at you. You know what I mean? Simple as that. Babies know. I don't care if you the father or not. Babies know. And they let you know too. Just a lot of times, some women don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to accept the truth. They don't. Terry, hey Terry. You're telling the truth. I tell people all the time, how can you sleep with someone you don't like to be around? How wait a minute. How can you sleep with someone you don't like to be around or can't trust? People need to check people out before they sleep with them. Don't be dug in heat. Exactly. You are so right. I mean, for real. That is so true though. Because that's crazy. I don't understand that. And I'm gonna tell you something. Some women be ignoring it. They said their kids feel it and everything, but the parents be ignoring it. Some of the mothers be ignoring it because they want what they want. They want what they want. But if you got children is going to let you know that man ain't hitting no shit. They might not come out and say it, but watch how they act. Watch how the kids act around an individual. Just sit back and observe it. I'm telling you, a child is going to tell you what's going on for real. They always do. Kids tell you the truth about people you're dating and stuff like that. They really do. They really do. Because my daughter was worked up in there. And I told Slim, come on, we can go outside. Because she would not calm down. And I was like, oh no. He got to get the fuck up out of here. Because something is wrong with him. I took heed to that. Because she's not the type that cry or get upset or any of that. So I knew that it was his energy. It was something about him that was not right. I picked right up on it. And I didn't be mean, you know, I was just like, come on, we're gonna go outside and talk for a few minutes, you know. But a lot of parents, some women ignore it because they want what they want. So they ignore it. But if you watch the way your kids act around people, you will find a lot of stuff out. I'm telling you. You will find out about people, period. You'll find out if they, you know, if they the type that if they the type that like kids, you know, do they want to be involved in kids, or if they just there to get some ass, or what? If you pay attention to your children, they'll tell you what is going on with the person that you trying to sleep with. That's real shit right there. Y'all, you ain't got to believe me, but you look it up. Do some research on it and watch what you find out. They will let you know in a heartbeat what kind of person you're dealing with. Now, it may not come out like all the information may not come out where so you know, like you know, if he's a bad guy, what kind of bad guy is it? It may not come out like that because kids, you know, they don't, when they're young like that, they don't speak, you know what I mean, like we do. But if you watch how they act about the individual, it's going to tell you something. It's going to tell you something. You just got to pay attention to it. But like I said, some don't want to pay attention to it. They want what they want. They want what they want. Mm-hmm. That is so true. It really is. That's real talk right there. Yeah. You'll find a whole lot out if you listen to your kids. And I know sometimes some women been single, maybe have been single for a while, you know, and they want some company or whatever. Okay, well, if the man is into you like that, then he'll take you out somewhere, you know, and take you to a nice if y'all make the plan to want to sleep together, then he can take you to a nice hotel or something like that. He doesn't have to have you around your kids. And any man that's gonna try to, you know, sleep with you in your house, oh come on. You know he need to be kicked to the curb anyway. You know? But if he's decent, if he's a decent guy and he wants to spend that time with you, he will take you to a nice, you know, hotel or something. No, he wouldn't be trying to sleep with you in your house around your kids. And a lot of times, you know, it be red flags all around. But sometimes, you know, some people just don't get it. They just don't get it. They don't want to get it. They don't want to get it. Like I said, they want what they want. So they miss all the red flags because they want what they want. So I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you, but that's some true shit right there. I seen it happen. That's facts. All facts. What I just said. You pay attention to your children, they're gonna tell you a whole lot without even speaking, without even talking. They'll tell you a whole lot without. They don't even have to say anything. Just watch their behaviors. And so, yeah, for real. It's deep. It's deep. You know, it really is. A child can be a parent's shield. Yes, that's right. They pay attention to things that parents overlook. That's right. Please listen to your children when they say they don't like somebody. If a girl doesn't like the man you bring. Wait a minute. If the girl doesn't like the man you bring around, it's a big red flag. Yes, it is. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. But I'm telling you, the reason why some women have a big problem is because they don't pay attention to what their kids be saying. They brush the kids off because they want what they want. A child will save your life if you pay attention. A baby will. Even a baby. A baby will. And you know a baby can't even talk, but a baby can tell you stuff. You just got to pay attention. That's why I don't understand people. I don't understand some of us when they say, well, he don't even know him. Duh. He ain't got to know him. He don't have to know him. When it comes to children and babies, they don't need to know them. If they feel uncomfortable, you need to get rid of his ass. Simple as that. They don't have to know them like you do. Just got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. It's there. Them kids will let you know too. They will definitely let you know. For real. My mother had told me that when I was real young one time, right? My mother had told me that. She was like, I pay attention to my babies. I pay attention to my babies. I watch what I have around my babies. She used to always talk about stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I really didn't understand what was what until I got older, you know? And as I got older, then I started having my own children. That's when you really recognize what your mother, you know, what your parents be saying to you. You really everything like come together. For me, it did anyway. I can't say for everybody else, but for me, everything connected. You know, everything that my mother said to me just started, you know, just popping up in my head, you know? So I'm so glad I did listen to her because it made things a lot easier by listening to her. Yep, it really did. For real. Yep. They talking about locking us down. What y'all think about that? They talking about locking stuff down again. How y'all feel about that? I don't know. I got a lot of thoughts running in my head, you know. I got a lot of moves I'm getting ready to make because of everything that's going on. I just want to be ready, you know. I don't want to have to get ready. I want to be already ready. You know what I mean? For real. Because you never know. You just never know from one minute to the next. And like I say, people don't want to hear it when you be talking. You say it's a spiritual warfare going on. People don't want to hear that. But it really is. It really is. That's why so much things, that's why you see a whole lot of things going on that's out the ordinary. You know what I mean? Because it is a spiritual warfare going on. Y'all just got to wake up and recognize what's going on. I tell you what, read your Bible. Read the Bible. The Bible will tell you what's going on. Because I know God is very disappointed. It's a lot of wickedness going on. A lot of it. Too much of it. It really is. So I know that I'm not surprised of anything. I'm really not. That's why I always say be careful who you put your trust, your loyalty, and your faith into. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. Your faith, your trust, and your loyalty shall always be in the Creator. Always. You should never be putting your faith, your trust, and your loyalty in man or woman. And a lot of times, some of us do, and that's how we get caught up, and that's how we lose focus on what's going on, because we end up putting out, putting the woman or the man, putting our faith and trust and loyalty into woman or man. And that's what happens. That's why so many of us end up getting, off track. Yeah, that's what happens. Well, I've been on here for a minute, y'all. It hasn't been an hour yet, but it's been what, 45 minutes? 45 minutes. Yeah. I enjoy coming on here talking to y'all. I really do. I will be back on here tomorrow to talk to you guys. Um, I hope y'all have a good night's sleep. Say your prayers. Always say your prayers. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and of course, leave comments so we can always finish the conversation. And I will see y'all on tomorrow.